You're watching Friday Night Football on Fox Wilmington, sponsored by Browning Tire and Auto and Pelican's Perch Bar and Grill.
We're down to the best of the best in Friday Night Football, either the Final Four or the Elite Eight, depending on the bracket. Who will survive and advance one step closer to a state title? We're showing you this morning. Let's get right into our action. We're going to start off with our game of the week. And honestly, the biggest game in North Carolina last night, right here in Wilmington. Hoggard versus Millbrook. Undefeated versus undefeated, and a spot in the 8A state championship game on the line. These two schools met on Black Friday last year too. Vikings pulled out the 7-point win in that one, and they're starting off strong in this one too. Matthew Boring going for the long ball. Dezen Durant in double coverage. That's a 42-yard pickup to the 20. That's going to set up these two again. Boring to Durant, wide open in the back of the end zone, a 20-yard touchdown strike. Vikings have the early touchdown lead. Here comes Millbrook though. Bryson Gray on 3rd and long, going for it all, and it's Malachi Gilchrist, 55 big yards right in the bucket. He's taken down at the 34. That drive though ends up stalling. They have to settle for the short field goal, shanked wide right, so Hoggard's still up 7-0. Second half, Vikings with special teams issues of their own. Hudson Blevins can't handle the snap. Millbrook pounces on it, and they're in business deep in Viking territory. They're going to hand it off to the running back on the misdirection. Brilson McCullers ties things up with the 5-yard touchdown. It's a brand new ball game, 7-7. Next Millbrook possession now, it's Gray to Gilchrist again. Look at this grab right here along the sideline. That is a heck of a catch. That's going to set up another Millbrook touchdown. It's McCullers coming right up the middle. Wildcats up 14-7. Vikings, though, still got plenty of time in the second half. But Boring was under pressure all night long. He's got a guy in his face right here, and it's picked off by Malcolm McIntyre. He hops right in front of that one. Vikings sideline looking nervous, but Millbrook gives it right back. How about Liam Guy keeping his team in the game with the diving interception? Hoggard's got a chance, but Boring again. Almost no time to throw all night long. He goes down again as time runs out, and so does Hoggard's season. 14-7 the loss. What a year for the Vikings though. They finished 12-1, win their conference, just came up short against a really strong Millbrook team. Let's hear from Coach Underwood and Boring after the loss.
Things didn't go our way, it happens. Just really proud of the team. We fought, played hard, and just didn't go our way at the end, but I'm really proud of the season we had.
And that's what's been so fun about this group. They love playing together. They love playing for each other. They love celebrating each other. And so, nobody wants to see that come to an end. So, it's a tough night.
A tough loss for the Vikings, but again, just a great 2025 season. Let's get to another 1 seed at home last night. James Keenan hosting Farmville Central in 3A action. Tigers have cruised through the postseason so far, but it's the Jags who strike first. B.J. Gardner up the middle, and they're up 7. Tigers, though, they've had the answer all season long. The handoff to Jeremiah Hall, fights his way in and gives us a little flex. The fans loving the power after the touchdown. Early second quarter now, Gardner again calling his own number, makes a move, he's in for the score. But Hall says, bet, I can do that too. He ties the ball game up right here, hitting the hole, breezing through the secondary, and he is gone. 60 yards for the touchdown. Late in the second quarter now, Farmville Central trying to answer that long touchdown, but Gardner is met in the backfield by Big Cal Avant. He stops that drive right in its tracks. On the next possession, they give it to Avant on the handoff, and he bulldozing his way in for 6. Both sides of the ball. What a play right there by Avant. Third quarter now, Gardner mishandles the exchange, picks it up, but the Tigers defense is all over him. Later on in the drive now, Gardner tried to get it done through the air. He throws it over the middle. It is picked off. Cito Zelaya, right place, right time. Tigers on a roll and completely in control of this one. And how about the exclamation mark? Talil Purcell had an amazing performance last week in round 3. They give him the rock again right here. Gets behind his blockers into the open field. He is gone. The Tigers rolling into next week's championship match, winning it 51-32. Let's hear from senior running back Jeremiah Hall on having his teammates trust with the football.
We've been battling. We've been working hard together all year, and I just know I need to trust them like they trust me. Get everything I got. I know they're going to do the same, so I got to do it.
In the 2A bracket, the East Bladen Eagles trying to shock the state. Tarboro never loses, especially at home. East Bladen seeking the big road upset. Vikings on offense here in the first quarter. Cameron McDowell Moore runs, escapes the tackle, and secures the touchdown down the left sideline. Eagles turn on offense now. Keyshawn Kemp under center. He got a man in his face, and this one is picked off. Caden Everett with the interception for the Vikings. So Tarboro on offense now. It's Cameron making a run for it again. Another touchdown down the left sideline. He is just too fast for the East Bladen defense. And we're going to show you one more touchdown from Tarboro. Everett taking the pitch to the right side, running past the defensive lineman and straight into the end zone. Another touchdown for the Vikings. They dominate this one, 54-7. They'll take on Warren County next. Here's head coach Jeff Crodek. He's praising East Bladen after this game.
I think by the middle of the second quarter, the game started getting away from them a little bit, but hats off to them. They're a great team, got a great coach. They do a great job down there. And hats off to my coaching staff and my football team. So we played well all three phases tonight.
All right, let's take a quick look at our matchup for next week. Just one area squad left. It's the Tigers from James Keenan. They've won 11 in a row. They're going to go for 12 against Kinston next Friday night. This ball game will be at home, 7 o'clock tip-off. It'll be the 3A East Regional Championship game. Winner will play for a state title. All right, we're all out of time. This has been a lot of fun. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. This is our last full Friday night football show of the season. We will have coverage of that James Keenan matchup next Friday, but I do want to shout out our great team of photographers and producers. They make this show possible every week and every season. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great holiday weekend.